Brace yourself, sports and music fans, because every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Arizona time is GO time. Introducing one of the hottest, most entertaining, and downright addictive podcasts you'll ever need. PD&J Was Good Today. Hosted by none other than J-Dub the King and Pocket. These two dynamic personalities will keep you on the edge of your seat with their unique blend of humor, storytelling, and knowledge of sports and entertainment. And you know what makes it even better? They're live on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join the conversation and be a part of the action. We're always on the lookout for awesome guests to join us on the show. So if you think you've got what it takes to hang out with J-Dub the King and Pocket, then slide into our inbox at J-Dub the King. That's JDUBBTHAKING. And let's make some magic together. So what are you waiting for? You don't want to miss a single episode. See you on Wednesday. Don't miss out on the exclusive limited edition You Gon' Know Me t-shirts. That's right, You Gon' Know Me t-shirts are now available. Be sure to reach out to J-Dub the King to secure your very own t-shirt today. You can contact J-Dub the King via social media at J-Dub the King or through email at jdubtheking@gmail.com. But that's not all. While you're at it, make sure to keep up the hype by streaming the hit single You Gon' Know Me by J-Dub the King featuring Yuckmouth and Drew on all major digital platforms. Let's keep the momentum going.
I ain't gonna lie, that I'm gonna cover fire as fuck though. Oh, what's good, folks? What's good? Huh? Good. Album cover. Yeah.
You said cover. I'm like,
what? Okay. What's good, folks? What's good? Welcome to a brand new episode of PD&J. What's good today? I'm your host, Jay.
we live, y'all. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to do that before.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Can we start over?
No. We're live.
We're live, y'all. What's up, Pockets here? Great, good to see. Been a little minute. I know we had a replay last week and some people were thrown off. But hey, that's what we're gonna try to do. When we don't have a live show, we're gonna have a replay. That's what we got. That's the way we gotta build the community because y'all ain't helping, so we gotta do it.
Damn, don't throw our fans.
Bro, I'm throwing everybody. This is we find out season.
Don't pull a John Cena.
This is why find out season.
Don't pull a John Cena.
Why not? That was a surprise that every people boo-hooing and crying and
How we gonna do that? Giving.
How we gonna do that? He's been a good guy. So shut up. Get over it. He's tired of it too.
The revolution has begun.
Turn the TV off.
Hey, shout out to The Rock though for what he's doing with WWE and being the board member, chairman of TKO Sports, and he's doing damn well.
But they ain't finished yet.
He's doing
the announcement today is going to put shockwaves in the boxing world.
For what, TKO?
DKO and Dana White,
Oh.
along with Turkey Al Sheikh, are creating a brand new boxing venture. And I'm like, what? Because the thing is, the one thing about Dana, he knows how to make some matchmaking. He knows how to make some matchmaking.
Not better than Turkish.
Well, it's not Turkey making the match; it's the money.
Turkish makes them.
So, but now he's got to get to the point, like, okay, he can't keep paying everybody $10 million to fight.
Yeah,
we gotta we gotta do something. That's right, you gotta do something.
Well, yeah. So, I guess sports is done. But
I had to burp, but I didn't want to do it like on camera. So
you said that on camera.
Well, I said it on camera, but I just didn't do it on camera.
Oh, okay. So tell me how you really feel.
Well, I don't have a temperature and I don't have the flu, so I'm doing pretty good.
I can't stand this, man. can't stand this.
How about you? How you feeling? Good. All right, cool.
Well, as y'all saw in the title,
We're gonna find out, season.
revolution has begun.
We gonna find out, season. I like that.
I kind of like the title of that too. Yeah, but the revolution has begun, and we gonna find out. Season has started. Y'all want to know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's just put all our cards on the table.
I got Ace of Spades. What you got?
Joker wild. Yeah. So my Joker is this. Anybody got buyer's remorse yet?
Buyer's remorse.
And what I mean by that, on both sides of the aisle, right? Because this is what I'm tired of hearing. On both sides. Trump is going to run this country down to the ground. And then on the other side, I'm hearing, I didn't vote for this, and this is unfair, and da. This is all I'm going to say. And this, and this is what I'm going to say about it, right? This is what I'm going to say about it, right?
Oh, she just reminded me. I found the FIFO shirt.
Okay.
Whew. I had to get that out of there.
You good now?
Temporary bursts of insanity.
You good now? You got you.
Cut Watson. Oh, sorry.
So, this is what I'm going to say. Come have a seat on the couch. Y'all going to be here for a minute. Let's sit down and talk, and let's enjoy this ride. Because here's the thing about it. Y'all voted for him. And he's like
Well, you can't say everybody.
Not everybody, but for the thing about it, when I mean by the buyer's remorse is on one side of the table, you're going to sit back and say,
here's how
I didn't vote for this. And
here's
this
what
and
I'm
that.
going to say. He is the elected official.
But here's the thing about it. Yeah, perfect. Here's the thing about it, though, right? He's like the boy that cried wolf. This man has been caught in so many lies that when he tells the truth, you don't know where he's lying or telling the truth. But this man has said from the jump when he got in the office what he was going to do. And a lot of people thought, well, he was just spewing that out for propaganda to get elected to do. Well, he's doing what he said he was going to do. And I've even mentioned this to you too, right? Let's put it in the perspective of this, right? I'm going to throw the race card in there. If it wasn't Trump doing this, and let's say that it was Obama or Kamala doing this.
Camel toe or camel toe?
Where the hell did that even come from? I was trying to say.
Jesus Christ, what the hell? Oh, shit. Oh my God.
Oh, my God. We got to make a cut of that.
Oh.
We have to make a cut of that. That came out so.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you said that.
I was trying to say
I feel
something else.
disrespected for her because you said that. Oh, my God.
I was so trying to say something else.
Was you really? Was you really? Oh, my God. But the point that I'm trying to make is this. In the Black community, we've always said this for decades, right? The system is corrupted. It's not made for us. It needs to be uprooted. It needs to be revised. It needs to be changed, this, that, and everything else, right? So how I look at it, this man is literally doing that right now, right? So let's say that.
Stop right there. Stop right there. So you just said something very key. He's doing what has been asked for years. But it's not who's doing. It's not what's being done. It is
By who's doing it.
There you go.
Now, but like I said, it would be worse if it was Obama or Kamala in office doing this. It would be worse. They would call for them to be what's the word I'm looking for? Impeached, and all this other stuff would start going on, right?
So you're saying they're not trying to do that now?
Some are calling for it, but they don't have it. But it's not taking traction like it would if it was Obama or Kamala doing.
Do we really think it would take traction with Obama?
I don't know. That's a very valid question to ask. Very valid question to ask because I wouldn't know.
I don't think it would take. It would
You
be
don't
valid.
think so?
I don't. With Kamala, I don't think it would be valid because she can't even balance a fucking checkbook.
Anywho, so the reason why I'm saying
the facts show,
and so that's on one side of the spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side of the spectrum, this is why I say y'all voted for this, right? You voted for it. You're not getting what you thought was going to happen, and that so-called privilege status that you thought that you had, you're recognizing and realizing that you don't have it no more. So now guess what? You're struggling. Like what? Like us. Welcome to the couch. Come have a seat. Let's talk for a minute. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just give you an example. Just one example. Check this out. Well, just check this out. Come back. Let's talk.
I got a DHS letter in the mail this morning, and I just now opened it. And somebody reported me to the state of Michigan because I'm making money on TikTok, and I drive a 2024 BMW. They have cut my food stamps from almost $4,000 a month down to $88 a month. They are telling me if I want a review that I have to sell my car. So you're telling me if you were on welfare, food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8, you can't drive a nice car? They are forcing me to sell my brand new BMW, or I lose almost $4,000 in food stamps. Not only that, they have taken my cash assistance totally away. They are telling me that Section 8 will no longer be paying 95% of my rent, only 10% of my rent. So I will have to pay a little over $400 a month now instead of $60 a month. They cannot.
Wow, it looks like the Doge got you too, boo.
So, folks,
So you're talking about welcome to the struggle. What's her struggle?
because here's the thing about it, right?
I'm going to ask questions now because you played that as if to say that this is something that every black person deals with.
Okay, well, let's start there, right? For one, I don't know anybody that's well deserving, right? And this is what I meant by when I was playing this video. She is one of many on both sides of the aisle that have manipulated the system. I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitian, black, blue, purple, green, orange. You manipulated the system.
And now stop right there. Because the thing is, before you played the video, you gave the notion of that, okay, she's now facing the black struggle. What is the struggle she's facing?
The struggle that she's facing for the everyday black household. Well, I'm not going to say more.
But you already made it a race thing. So I'm trying to think, what is the
we living paycheck to paycheck, barely able to pay bills, take care of ends meet, this, that, and everything else. I know motherfuckers right now that would love to pay $400 a month rather than $2,600 a month. Now you're talking about you lost $4,000. For one, I don't understand how the hell somebody gets $4,000 a month in food.
how many fucking kids you got?
That part, yeah, you know what I mean. Like I don't get it. But if it's the aspect, I can understand if you got a 2018, like 2016, 2018 BMW type shit, right? You oh, poor baby.
Go ahead, keep going. I'm just trying to catch the comment.
I mean, I can understand that. An older type of mate. You got a brand new motherfucking car off the lot. But you want fraud, waste, and abuse. Correct. And so he's going after those people. But the same people that he's going after, majority of them voted for him. Just like the lady that put out that tweet that you saw where she was talking about screw DEI because my baby lost her job and because her daughter had worked in a national forest and it's cutting back jobs and this, that, and everything. So she want to blame it on DEI and this, that, and that. I'm like, oh my God.
The uneducated are dangerous.
Very, very. Now you're mad because you got caught. Right? Welcome to the couch. Come sit down. You're gonna be here for
There we go. That's what I wanted you to get to. So it wasn't about getting to the struggle. It's like now you're like everybody else. That's
correct. It's an even playing field for everybody. So what you thought you was gonna do? Guess what? I'm paying attention.
Because here's the funny thing. He's doing what people have asked for. He's doing the reform that people have asked for the welfare system. This has
not
been
just welfare, but everything. But go ahead.
I'm using the welfare. This is what this is right here. This is specifically the welfare system. People forget that was supposed to be a temporary thing. Temporary. Does that mean, what does the word temporary mean? Do we need to go there? Do we need to put a definition on temporary? I don't have that much time in the world.
Section 8. Section 8, I wouldn't call it a temporary type of situation. HUD, I wouldn't call that a temporary type of thing.
But it's not supposed to be a permanent. It's not really to build a permanent. Now, there are situations, if you're disabled, if there's other things that make it that it can be permanent, because you can't provide for yourself. Correct. And it's medically proven or whatever is proven. Yeah, that is a permanent situation. But when you look like her, when you're able fucking body, manipulating the damn system, they're coming for you. When you go to Fry's, the person in front of you has a cart full of food, got a damn Louis Vuitton bag, pulls out the EBT card to buy their food, and you're looking at the person, people behind you, y'all looking at each other like, what the hell? It might be a knockoff. Either way, it's the what? Knockoff. But the whole thing is, it's the what? Appearance. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably not a knockoff. Be honest with you, because they've been working the system.
But I want to go back to this right here, though. And this is.
Oh, we didn't even pull that one up. That was the next one.
This was the point of what I was trying to get to. That entitlement factor is now gone. I look at it like this: from the bad stuff of what everybody is highlighting about what this man is doing, I have to look at something positive, right? And the positive that I'm getting from this is that he is literally taking this away and putting everybody, again, if you're not one of the elites, then you don't fall in this category.
If you're not elite, if you're not just under elite,
you're all on the playing field. Yeah. We're all on the same playing field. So now what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So when I see you come up, best believe I'm going to adapt your playbook and I'm going to come up too. Why? Because I didn't have that luxury before. Now I do. So folks, pay attention, because the revolution has started. Even it went biblical. Biblical even said that the ones at the bottom would now become the cream of the crop. And the ones at the top
would come back to the bottom.
And it's happening.
People that have not worked.
Don't kill the messenger if you don't like the message.
But you know what's funny is people that haven't worked in how many years are now like, well, goddamn, what's it like in the workforce?
I was like that too, and honestly, seeing what's going on, I don't want to be a part of it again. And truth be told, my heart is and my condolences, and I seriously, my heart goes out to the 77,000 veterans that's about to lose their jobs through the VA. Once this new thing goes down. You heard about that today, right?
Yeah, well, the whole thing is still being fought, so it may not even go through.
I hope it doesn't.
But the whole thing,
I hope it does.
Here's my thing. Reform had to happen one way or another. Unfortunately, he's doing the most drastic type of reform that not everybody agrees with. Some people do, and they have the reasons for it, right? They have the reasons for it. A lot of people don't. But their main reason, and this is where I changed that, their main reason is because of who's doing it. It ain't got nothing to do with it. If it had been, it could be anybody else, and we wouldn't see half the people putting all the negative stuff, because there's been so much positive that he's done too. Another thing that he's done that most people don't talk about. Look at North Carolina. For how many years were they living out of shelters and stuff like that? The man went down there in 3 days, found a whole empty hotel, and said, "Put these people in places to live. What are y'all doing?" Did that ever get any play?
Hold on, time out. What about the Haitians eating the cats and dogs that they go ahead and get that situation taken care of.
What's funny about that? Now, here's the thing. We laugh at that, we joke with that, but when you talk to people that actually live in these communities, they said, well, my dog has been gone for that. So the animals are missing. They're gone somewhere. It just so happened somebody leaked him a story and he ran with it. Now, the fact that he ran with it, that's hilarious. That's hilarious to me. That goes to see how gullible he is.
That part.
But at the same time, I'm like, well, the animals are missing. Like, everybody wants to laugh about the story that came out, but the thing is, the animals literally are missing. People are, you go up, there's signs everywhere about the missing animals. Which reminds me, if your cat ends up in my backyard one more goddamn time, I swear to God, you're gonna smell something cooking on barbecue.
Cat dog.
Oh, I'm gonna have the meow meow special.
Remind me not to eat at your house at the next cookout.
If them chicken wings look a little small, them ribs look kind of different. Like they don't look like beef ribs. Oh, it's a new delicacy I found.
Fuck that.
Keep your cats in your own yard. I don't need that motherfucker drinking out of my pool.
You don't like pussies wandering in your yard?
I don't like straight pussy in my yard. God damn it, you set me up.
Oh man! Oh,
I couldn't let that just not go. We ain't seen each other in a while, so it's been a couple weeks, so I couldn't let that not go.
You?
Oh wait! This comment here is interesting because this is something I have kind of talked about.
Not as much in this amount of short of time. Not as much. And honestly, Clinton had more than Obama did. If we're gonna speak facts about it.
But the whole thing is, here's the thing: regardless of not as much, what she is saying, and it's true, they didn't do all of this. They didn't have all this rebuttal. Matter of fact, let's
I ain't gonna lie. During the Clinton administration, I saw a whole lot of fucking money, bro.
Now, here
my standard of living was acceptable at that time.
Baby?
No, I was about 18, 19, 20.
Okay. So you're younger. Okay. But here's the thing. But
I have my own apartment. My very first apartment, 401 bed.
What she's complaining about paying is what
you know what I mean? What she complaining about paying, I had a nice 1,200 square foot, 1 bedroom apartment, $475 a month.
Now, let's talk about the other thing that everybody's kind of hush on. Not hush. It's getting kind of quiet about it. The immigration thing. Let's talk about Obama's his term with immigration. When you go back and look, they said he had the most stringent immigration laws. People were being deported left and right, but there was no play about it. Now, here's the thing: what I want to tell people.
They weren't being deported. They just left.
No, they were being deported.
Motherfuckers just left.
No, there was serious deportation going on. You can look it up for fact.
But okay, if that was the case, it wasn't necessarily what I'm going to say it like this. My rebuttal to that would be it wasn't targeted towards the southern border or the Latinos at that time.
That's what you want to say, but the facts say different. And I'm to leave it at that. Now, this is what True. That is the main thing that I've been saying to everyone that wants to keep crying. Instead of wasting time crying,
what you gonna do about it?
We need to figure out how to do better.
It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. So how you gonna settle in?
All of you on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, complaining about what's going on.
Oh, I need to find out for this.
What are you doing to better yourself, better the conditions, bringing up people with you?
Did you hear? Because this just happened today, a couple hours ago. I was reading on CNN that, and I really think this is pertaining to colleges and universities more than anything else. But he's trying to eliminate First Amendment rights as far as protesting. But it was really, when I read the article, it kind of tailored to more so the college and university aspect more than in public of what we see, what's going on in rallies and stuff like that. But they're calling protesters unlawful now.
It's not the government calling the protests. If you go back and look at the colleges that have had incidents with the protests, it's the colleges doing it. Because what's happening is they're doing protests, but what they are doing, they're blocking people from getting to class. That is the unconstitutional part. That's always been unconstitutional. You cannot stop somebody from trying to get to where they need to go.
But hold on, leave it to Trump's press secretary. The Constitution isn't constitutional.
Yeah, which I still don't understand what that means. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We've said that on this show. So to
I
hear
haven't
somebody
said
say,
that it was unconstitutional. I said that the Constitution needs to be ratified.
no, we've called it unconstitutional because there are some things in there that need to be changed that make it mean if it needs to be changed. What does that mean? It's what? That means it's not constitutional. If something needs to be changed, that means it's something wrong with it. It needs to be modified, right? So that doesn't. That means it's not. That means it's not constitutional.
How not? If
If it needs to be ratified or changed,
until it's ratified or changed, it's still constitutional. It's still a law. You got to remember, this is the same country that has a Bill of Rights. This is the same
a
country.
bill of wrongs. It's a bill of wrongs.
This is the same country
You can't call it a bill.
that has
You can't
the
call it-
Civil Rights Act. You got to act a bill that is signed by Congress on how to treat people in this country civil. Just let that marinate real quick. And you want to talk? Yeah.
Flip the drama into commas. That was a comment, folks, from True. Flip the drama into commas. Exactly. People, here's what I want to say is, and we talked about, remember, Bruno Mars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm bringing this in a situation like, how does he come? He doesn't necessarily have to deal with political drama. I'm just going to say that right now. What I'm trying to say is, people will take something
And run with it.
Like the whole thing with his new song, that he's featured on with Sexy Red. Oh my God, he's never sounded that
That
vocal.
Bruno Mars, oh my God,
Like,
it's horrible.
Go back and listen to
y'all
his
was
music.
just on this man's dick 2 years ago, and not only that. Let's
three,
just be
four,
real.
five.
Let's be real. How this song came about. Let's go through the story since y'all don't know. All right. This man put out a tweet saying, hey, I want to do a ratchet song. Sexy Red got up in the comments.
Queen of Ratchet. The Queen of
And
Ratchet.
said, I got you. Let's do one. He produced it. Sexy Red bought the rights for the song. So it's now Sexy Red's song. He is featured on it. It's not his song.
But go back and listen to all his music.
It's ratchet as shit.
He just wanted to get back to his roots.
Time on that attitude.
He wanted to
Bitch,
get back to
gotta
his
relax.
roots.
Woo! You feel me?
So what had happened? Then you caught seeing it going viral. Oh my God, Bruno Mars, this, that, another. Oh my God, the president's done this. I've lost my benefits. They weren't benefits, you dumbass. They were privileges.
No.
They were entitlements.
These entitled, privileged folks is getting a spanking right now, and I'm here for it. I'm here for
They
it.
didn't know
Now,
what to do.
now, here's the thing about it. Now, on the flip side, do we as Americans suffer from the drasticness of what this man is doing? Yes, we would.
Everybody's gonna.
Yes, we are.
But the thing is, to get to the sunshine and the sunset,
You got to go through.
you got to go through the storm.
You know what I mean?
People go, I didn't vote for this. Actually, you did. You voted for a storm to get to the sunrise. The storm has to come before you see the rainbow.
This man is a storm.
This is a storm. Everything
Now,
you're
who's
seeing
gonna
right
be
now.
the sunrise.
Now, the whole
We
thing is,
don't
he could actually turn out to be the sunrise, the rainbow as well.
No,
But the whole
that-
thing is, you have to have a storm before you get there.
Correct.
We've gone through so much crap the past 4.
The storm was brewing 4 presidents ago. Going back to second Bush. The storm was brewing.
He tried to kill my daddy.
Oh shit.
That right there, I was like, man, I can't even hate you.
Here's the thing.
I can't.
No, here's what got me on. Fool me once. Shame on me. Fool me twice.
Shame on me
You
again.
can't fool me again.
And you know what?
But
the whole thing-
we fucked up.
But here's the thing.
Fucked up.
But here's the thing. What ended up happening out of that? You could hear that on how many songs?
Right?
That one
Hey,
line.
I swear to God, J. Cole, you was classic for doing that shit too.
J. Cole, Jay-Z, it was like 2 or 3 songs that I heard that one line. And I'm like, there you go.
Man. But you know what? Do you know what this reminds me of? And this is why I say the revolution has begun. Nixon Watergate. That was during you know what I mean?
Late 60s or
yeah.
70s.
And then you had even before that with the JFK and shit like that, right?
Which those files are being released.
Correct. A revolutionary period during that time of history, right?
It was
I really think we're in that period. We're in the modern day Civil War. Just because it's not being fought on the battlefield, don't mean that it's not happening.
and this right here is another one. You have to go through the fire to become a diamond. Exactly. You have to go through this. People are so here's what remember I said this back when we first started. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Why? Because we've got that. Put it this way: you have that same old lump on the couch.
I would not agree with that because certain amount of people get comfortable in being uncomfortable that they stay comfortable being uncomfortable.
But the whole thing,
you understand what I'm saying?
There are people like that, but at the same time, guess what? While they're sitting there, the whole world's passing them by, so they can stay where they are. They can stay where they are, complaining about the same shit, not doing anything. They could be on social media trying to drag everything. And as everything's changing, they're still in their same rut. And everybody, by the time they realize what's really happening, everybody's looking at you like, are you done yet? I mean, the storm done passed over. Are you done yet? The rainbow's now here. So you still talking about that? Man, that's old news.
Man, all I know.
Or what's it? That's old media. That's what I gotta say. That's what's old media.
All I know is that at the end of the day, even the Honorable Farrakhan said this. For us black men in the community, we ought to be thankful for Trump right now. And here's the only reason why I'm going to say this. I've been on record. I'm not a Trump fan. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not MAGA. I'm not none of that, right? But here's the reason why.
But you're my guy.
So,
you're not my guy, but you're my guy. I love you. Lost your train of thought. I messed up.
Everything that I've said previous to this is the reason why we ought to be thankful for this man. Because what did he say then? What did he say? You heard it. True, I played it for you. What did he say? Say what he said then. You can say it better than I can say.
We got another comment. I skipped it. I didn't even see this one. Oh, wait, no, dang it. Here we go. Oh, went biblical. Jesus never said we wouldn't struggle, but he would be there to guide us and build us up. Exactly. See, people always, when they bring up the Bible, you know what I want to do, right? And I'm just not going to do it.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to do it. They got one-on-one. Pull the video up and let everybody see the video. Oh.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Hold on, y'all got to give me a minute. I'm going to pull it up.
Oh, we talking about with Farrakhan. Yeah. I don't did I send that to you? Or no, I didn't. Okay.
No, you did not.
Because I had the TikTok about it. And I probably didn't send it out to anybody because it was on TikTok. And I went back and watched it. I'm like, wow, this man.
I'm trying to see if I can find the downloadable version. If not, I'm gonna have to play it over the air. If I gotta.
Dude, just
yeah, I'm probably gonna have to play it over there.
No. Just tell me what it is. What is it? Did you tell me the Louis Farrakhan thing?
Yeah, that's not it. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. Here it is.
It's good fun.
So here's the thing. I'm not able to download. Actually, hold on. Let's figure this. Nope, I don't. I do have YouTube Premium. What is this? No, it didn't go through. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to play you what Farrakhan actually said about Donald Trump being in office. And he actually said this 1 month ago. We're now in March, right? So this was towards the end of January. He came out and said, so this is right after Trump took the inauguration and started doing everything that he was doing. And we're still not even 100 days in, right? But this is what Farrakhan said about Trump being in office. Y'all pay attention to this.
The nature of this administration is good for us because of Trump's way. He is an anomaly. There's never been no president quite like Mr. Trump. There's something that he's doing. Trump is destroying every enemy that was an enemy of our rights. Who's the enemy of our rights? Is it the Department of Justice where we get none? Is it Congress where you make a law that favors us and then you turn around and destroy it? Is it the media that has destroyed every black leader that stood up for us? Martin Luther King suffered it. Malcolm suffered it. He's attacking the media, calls it fake news. Some fake news.
I'm cut it there. I'm cut it there. If that's not enough for y'all, go look it up yourselves. Because and then you go, and what's funny on that video, you look at the comments. He was like, "We're being our own West Emily. Stop picking sides. We dying out here. Pick life, no sides. Grow up. Greedy and wicked have turned against each other. We are witnessing it with our own eyes."
Stop right there. Go back. What did you say?
Greedy and wicked have turned against each other.
Stop. Greedy and wickedness.
Take that. Oh, sorry. My bad. That was the emotional
Diddy.
outburst again.
No Diddy. Oh my God. Shit. But greedy and wickedness is literally turning on themselves. That's why I said, let this man do what he do. Y'all getting all
And
ruffled in a bunch
because who's doing
because Elon Musk is sitting in a cabinet. Let this man do what he do. Because at the end of the day, it's going to better us. We've been on the bottom of the totem pole for so long. We climbing to the top.
But no, he's racist. Remember, he's racist. He wasn't racist until he became Republican.
What
He wasn't racist when he helped people get out of jail, bringing them back to the country.
You know what?
He was.
I'm gonna lose a lot of fans when I say this right now. I swear I am. But I was a fan of Lil Wayne until I saw an interview that this man did.
Oh my God! I think it's the interview. I think you're talking. Go ahead.
When Lil Wayne said that racism doesn't exist, and his logic for racism not existing is because, and I get it to a certain extent, you a nigga from the hood of New Orleans, where you was destined to die at 13. You had a bullet in you wasn't even supposed to be here, but you're now a millionaire. So racism doesn't exist because you got $1 million house.
No, that's not why it doesn't exist. It's because a white man saved his life. Get it right. It's a white man that saved his life, not a black man. The black cop passed him over in the incident. A white man saved his life. And to this day, he thanks that white man and his family.
Rightfully so.
That's why he says racism doesn't exist out of New Orleans. So if you're going to tell the story about Lil Wayne, tell it like it is. Tell the whole story.
But for you to say that racism doesn't exist, no. Okay, the anomaly, right? Okay, let's be real. Nowadays, there's not a lot of racist white folks that's out there.
There's racist black people out there. Oh, I'm my bad. I wasn't supposed to say that. Okay, we lost followers. I don't give a damn. There's racist black people out there.
Black people can't be racist.
Devil is a liar. True. Why do you always gotta ruin things?
Man,
it's like you
no, because at the end of the day, I get it. Words mean something, and words have power, right? And there's a prefix and a suffix to every word. Just like there's a verb, there's a noun, there's an adjective. It all means something, right? So at the end of the day, I get what he's saying. The man is an anomaly. He's disrupting the system.
I was gonna pull it up for people so that way we can give it the
What?
verbal dictionary. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can use that. Ist, relating to or characterized by a specific quality. There's no color in that, is it? Am I wrong? No, there's no color in that, except the color on the phone, right? Because it's highlighted in blue. So that's the only color involved with the suffix of ist.
Where did blue come in? It's my favorite color. I'm not
because it's highlighted in blue. That's why I said it's only hot. So yeah.
Yellow.
So well, because I have the dark
Yeah, so.
the black background highlighted in blue.
Black background, right? Darkness, right? Like the bad definition of black, right?
So now,
okay,
I go back to what I said. The only people that are the subject of racism is because of black folks being racist against everyone. Y'all want to talk about, and it was funny when you say that the number ones that get offended, like you just said, black people can't be racist. Really, they can't. So tell me your feeling on this. How about the double standard of black people? I only go to black-owned places. I only do things that are black. That's okay.
no, hold on. How about this? I got kicked out of church because I said fuck the devil. I thought he was the enemy. I thought we was all.
I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool for me to say that. Right? Now.
Hold on. I got sued by the church because I didn't pay my tithes. You motherfuckers.
And what kind of church was it?
First of all, how the fuck are you supposed to sue somebody if you're a non-profit, meaning you're a 501c? How the fuck you going?
Wait. What kind of church was it?
I don't know what kind of church it was, but it was a black lady that y'all went after.
So you want me to say?
She could have went to a non-denominational church.
Yeah, no, it was non-denominational.
There you
it
go.
Was black led.
We don't know that.
No, I do actually. Because of the situation.
I don't. I will not.
When you see an ATM at
Joel
church,
Osteen's church.
No, it wasn't Joel Osteen.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Joel Osteen. It wasn't. I kind of thought that too because it seemed like it was a representative of that, but it was not his church. Now, too many of y'all get caught up with words. Because like we say,
words have power though.
There you go. Words have power. But when I say get caught up in words, now let me expand it. Let me expand it.
Right there.
Let me explain it. When I say you get caught up in words, you get caught up in the negative connotation of words. Too much negative is being put out there that when you have something positive, what happens?
I don't want to believe it. Like Africans that come over here from Africa, us black people, and I hate using, I'm a Moor. So I hate using the word or the classification of a black person, right? But the stereotype, the publicity, the stereotypism, right, of black folks in other world, in other countries.
Word was it stereotypism?
Stereotypism. Learn it. You go and use it. But anyway,
hell no, I'm not.
I've actually talked from people from Africa, and they came here thinking that we were a certain type of way because the way that we were portrayed in the world. Then they come here, realize, oh, damn, we own houses. Oh, damn, we own cars. Oh, goddamn, we own businesses and corporations. The black community in America isn't so bad. They don't rob, cheat, and steal. And
because of what's on TV. Because of how how when people want to make movies, what do they want to portray black people on? Y'all want to know why I don't watch Tubi? Because every show I've watched has a black person doing the same damn thing.
Pimp Play a Hustle.
Got to be better. When we had I'm not going to even say his name. Wrote a movie. It was the same. And remember, I asked him, I was like, "Are you going to write romance? Are you going to do something else?"
I sure am.
Remember that? Remember I asked him doing an
Oh,
interview?
the author?
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I got something in the works." Just so happens that recently now he's realizing that
He needs it.
he's doing it now.
He should.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I got it." I'm working on a comedy. I'm working on this, that, and the other. And I'm laughing. I'm like, if you want to be the change you want, you've got to start doing it yourself. You have to be the ripple. You have to be the pebble
And
that
you
starts to
take
ripple.
your story and make it into whatever you want it, from a comedy, a rom-com, drama, suspense, act. Man, come on. I can tell you, I can make 5 different versions of a book of my life.
You know what? I'm gonna put y'all onto something. Go watch. It was an interview I saw.
That's real talk, though. Time to level up and stop playing the role of fools.
I want y'all
And that's in real life, not just on film, but in real life, because there's bosses out here. There's kings out here. You know what I mean? There's people out here making moves in public for the, not even just in public, but for the community, right? Buying up neighborhoods and making it their own affordable housing act.
Now, what I was going to say was, do me a favor, y'all. Go look about Ice-T and what he said. He said, after New Jack City and a couple other movies, he stopped playing a gangster. He said, let me flip the role. I'm going to show that we can be cops and we can be successful. That's why he's been on Law and Order for so goddamn long. And there's other movies that he's had that are underground movies where he's played other roles. But the thing is, he consistently keeps playing a cop because he wants to show people you ain't got to be a hustler all the time. You ain't got to be a criminal all the time. You can be in the system trying to do better and provide for your community. That's Ice-T, folks. Look him up. Y'all don't understand what I'm telling you. Most of us, older generation, a little long in the tooth, as they call us. Well, I'm not long yet, but long beard, that's about it. But most of us, we know where Ice-T came from. Remember, gangster rap. He was one of the original ones from the West Coast.
When he got a dishonorable discharge from the Navy because he beat up the CEO.
So you want to understand why Ice-T?
Ice-T.
I said Ice-T.
Don't disrespect the man.
I said Ice-T.
Oh man.
Ice-T came from. Understand where he's gotten in his life, how he's gotten there. Do your own case study on. I you know what? I wish people for Black History Month would look at him sometimes. Look at some of these other people around you.
No, they won't. And you want to know why? That man's an
scared.
OG pimp nigga that
They're
got
scared.
a white bitch that settled that chose up and 10 toes down, and one of the baddest white ones. She better than Kim Kardashian and her mom, and she real. Fuck out of here. Coco, salute. Ice-T, salute. Man, like that man, he changed the game.
You know, he didn't
change the game.
He didn't just change the game.
In the early 90s.
He's made a precedent. You know who followed behind him? And people gonna hate me for saying this. LL Cool J.
He didn't marry a white girl.
No, he didn't. He didn't have to marry. What I'm talking about,
Oh,
as far as
selling out though.
no, huh?
The way that people said Ice-T sold out, LL Cool J sold out. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that nigga got the chat.
He saw the same thing.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I grew up listening to LL Cool J, and right now all I know is he's on NCIS LA. Like, that's all I think about this nigga now. You know what I mean?
And he done made a successful movie career.
He done made, and he got hits. This man got music hits.
Remember, I was just telling you.
Back decades.
Not only that, he came up with a new album last year, which has not been played here in Arizona, with Eminem. That's a bad cut.
Yeah, he's right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Well, truly, I can tell you, Ice-T got a little bit.
The only thing that put Ice-T on the gangster rap aspect.
But the whole thing is,
he wasn't known for that. He after Colors, he come out with Cop Killer, and then he want to get banned, and that's what set his whole thing off.
The thing with Ice-T, that it goes a little bit further than that, than what the public eye knows.
Coco not real. Okay.
I mean, she got them fake lips and fake. Well, you know, she's a homemade Barbie. But the thing, when we say real, is she's had his back. That's what that means. She's had his
From
back.
day one.
Never ever wavered.
From day one, that's his bop.
No, nobody's saying. I didn't say he was a gangster. What I'm saying is, he figured out how, as a hustler, how to get ahead.
And a low level pimp.
Yeah, he was nobody's. Now here's the thing.
He wasn't no Don Juan.
No. The whole thing is
no.
He had the backing though.
Of who?
The backing
Of who?
of quite a few gangs.
Gangs or gangsters?
No,
there's
gangs.
Okay.
There's a couple gangs that had his back.
Of course, because he did business with them. It's just right. It's just good business.
But like I said,
but he wasn't no real true gangster.
No, he didn't have to be. That was the thing. He didn't have to be a gangster because he earned his respect. He earned his respect. Now, there's some people that felt he did them dirty, which in every aspect of life.
I don't know if the story is told or not, but the nigga got ran out of New York and came out west.
No, he left New York when there was a bounty on his head.
Because he did some dirt. That's what I was told.
Because he was okay, all right. Here's the part I'm gonna give you. Here's the part I'm gonna give you. He was a known thief.
Yeah.
He was a known thief that had a gang of thieves that worked with him, and he had to get the hell out of New York. Now, it's not like Mace, where he's messed with somebody's girl.
And where he had to move to Arkansas and then move back.
And then got saved. Opened a church in Phoenix. Oh, man, I went there. Huh? All right, I'm going to leave that alone. And I know what? I'm gonna give you a little bit of pocket history. My wife and I went to his church here in Phoenix. We were dating at the time, and I was like, "What in the hell kind of circus is this?"
Hey, you better than me, because if I would have been in Mace's church during praise and worship, I would have been like, "Take that,
doing
Harlem World,
Harlem Shuffle,
Harlem World." Shit, I would have been all up in there. Nah, nigga, fuck out of here.
But enough about Mace. We give him enough playtime. Oh, if you're trying to figure out how do we got to this point, it goes back to the basic. You gotta be your own self.
Hey, the revolution has begun. Trust thy own ways and know that his way is true. We all see what's going on. There's some of us that, I'm not going to say that don't want to believe it, but the wool is being covered over the eyes, right? There's some.
The wool's being covered, the wool's being removed.
No, being covered, some being removed, some is just passing the buck, some is just letting shit go. But there are very few.
I'm just trying to understand how
that
it's being
are
covered.
paying attention to what the fuck. What I mean by being covered is that the ones that say I didn't vote for this, they've been sheepgoated. You know what I mean? They were painted a tale of what was supposed. You get what I'm saying? There's some that's out there. There's some.
So the wool isn't over the eyes. They're just blindfolded.
Okay,
that's what it. Nobody pulled wool over the eyes. They're talking about I didn't vote for it. Yeah, you did vote for this. This is exactly what you wanted, change and reform. You're getting it. You're just not getting it. You're just not getting it. You're not getting what you want.
Correct.
You're not getting what you want when you want it.
But there are very few, and this is the ones that I'm talking to, that are paying attention, who've been paying attention. Now is the time. We've been saying, stock up. We've been saying, invest in precious metals. Everything that we've been talking about over the past few years, right? Now is the time to enact on that.
Because everything's falling by the wayside. Things are falling. Now it's time to get all that
Anarchy is going to happen. What are you going to do to protect and preserve yourself? Because there's one thing that I know out of everything. The number one law of nature is self-preservation.
Well, it should. We're all human nature. Self-preservation should be. Now, there are those that don't. I'm just gonna come on. I was trying to think of a way to be cute about it. I'm like, I'm just gonna come on. Just don't. They just
don't give a fuck.
They actually not even that. They have no common sense to do what needs to be done.
True. Okay.
Because as we've said, as many people have said, common sense just ain't common.
Really ain't.
And unfortunately, that falls to Gen Z. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Hold on. Our kids. No, your kids is a different generation. My kids is Gen Z, and no,
mine is Gen Z as well.
Not all of them.
What do you mean, not all of them?
Not all of them.
Yeah, it is.
You got one that's not.
One that's not what?
Gen Z. PJ's not PJ.
He's on the cusp, so you might as well just throw him in there.
That's like us.
He's got Gen Z.
That's like us being on the cusp of Gen X. We're not millennials. I don't consider myself to be a millennial. Are you a millennial?
I'm not. I'm 77.
So again, the cusp, because they want to consider 83 to 85 millennial.
Right.
No.
Like, I'm not even close. I'm 6 years away from that.
But I'm 83. No.
But the thing is, I think for myself. You don't put me in that category.
I'm the last generation of a latchkey kid. So that means I will beat your ass and lock myself in the house. You know? And you won't find where I live at.
I will beat your ass. You'll be just about almost dead. When they come to get you, they're gonna see me in the corner like
that part. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Hey, I come from the generation that if I get into a fight, and get my ass whooped, oh, my mama taking me down the street to whoop ass again.
Like, oh, you lost. Okay, we're gonna go back.
Yeah.
Then after you beat them and come home, she's gonna whip your ass because she had to take you down.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
or I come from the generation where you get in trouble at school. Before you get home, you done already got 5 ass whoopings.
Oh, we got to catch up here. Overflow of information, both true and false, is making hard for people to discern or to decide.
Correct. And that's honestly the bottom line truth right there.
Don't they have a page out there? If you want change, then go out there. Yes, they do, and come up with ideas.
You can come up with the ideas, but you got to enact the ideas. No, I'm not. I will not. No, this is the year where Dub don't take L's. I take W's.
Well, that's an L. Well, you a Cardinals fan. You got to take L's.
Oh, I'm about to do it. On that note, I'll see you next week.
I could have said son.
Hey, I could have said well, we deserve it this year, man. Fuck you. I was about to swing on you about the Cardinals. God damn it, man. Fuck out of here, y'all.
Sulu set that up.
No,
he set that. He don't take that up. He set that up.
Oh, he came back. Ouch.
Are you a business owner or someone looking for more ways and avenues to advertise and promote? Look no further. Contact us today for an advertisement. Email PD&J Media Productions LLC at gmail.com for more info. Promotions are everything. What are you waiting for?